Hello and welcome back to Cosmic Life Sourced. Today is May 12th, Tuesday, and we are talking about what is God or Source Energy.
God is an energy that created all things. It is not a man in the sky or a woman for that matter. It's an energy that pervades all things and is part of it all. It does not judge, condemn, or think like we do. It simply is a vibration of love, of wholeness, of completion. In that energy, you feel complete and at peace. There is nothing that you have to do or prove or become. It is just a state of peace that you can relax into when you connect with Source God. So many of you have bizarre beliefs around God, but none of them are true. Humans judge. God doesn't. Humans fear and get angry. God doesn't. In this sense, it's helpful to talk to Source Energy rather than God, as people have less baggage around that term or concept. God is just an energy that is constantly expanding and growing through us and through the changes we make in our lives. As we grow and expand, so does the energy or God. It is the evolution of consciousness of life on this planet.
Because there is no heaven or hell other than that which we create for ourselves with our thoughts, our judgment, and self-depreciation. Source Energy just is. It just is love, peace, happiness, etc. It's just a vibration you can tune into or become as you clear out your negative thinking and judgments, as you find peace within yourself by letting go of old emotions and baggage. That is so hard to do, y'all. We've been caught up in things that our parents taught us years ago, and it's hard to break old generational habits, like really hard.
All we've ever known is to be controlled
Right.
through heaven and hell.
Yeah. And now to find out that there is no heaven and hell. Heaven is what you created here on earth, and hell is too.
Hell is too. Absolutely.
You really have to choose your vibration and practice on working towards like getting all the negativity out of your life and bringing in the light and the sunshine and the happiness.
You have to try to be the best person that you can be.
Right. Like, don't half slop it through life.
Right. You have to stop all the anger and blaming it on someone else, and
Right.
always having the last word. Always having to have the last word.
It's ego. That ego loves to control you.
Oh, the ego will drive you straight into the ground. It'll do more than control you.
Right.
Yeah, you have to die. That's what they mean when they say die to self.
Yep.
It's dying to your own ego.
Right.
And it's realizing that it's not important anyway. Whatever your little fuss is with your ego, it's not important anyway in the great scheme of things.
Right.
Love is what is important.
Right.
Truth and honesty and light. And you have to be like that and portray those things and feel that way. You have to really feel it in your heart.
Right.
It can't just be a cross you're bearing. You have to really feel the love and the peace and the joy for all of humanity in your heart. And to connect with Source, you have to be clean and pure and conscious and kind. And
Yeah. And if you feel, like if you have those feelings towards others, that is heaven on earth.
Absolutely.
It's love, peace, and you can clear out the baggage of fear. Fear is a lot of another way that they like to control us, and it's just not. It's
Right.
not cool.
Not at all.
Not cool. Peace is our natural state of being, and it's how we're born and how we die. Most of the time, when you're born, it's a peaceful incoming into the world, and when you die, it's usually an outgoing, peaceful exit. So our minds just complicate things in between, like, big time.
And it lowers the vibration. All the complications
Very much so.
complications lower vibration, period. So we have to work on avoiding getting into issues that we know are going to bring our vibration down.
Right, like I recently read a story about a man that had cancer, and he was telling his daughter about it, and the first thing she wanted to do was go and call the whole entire family and tell everybody, and he was like, no, you're not. He shut her down really quick. He was like, that's not doing anything but sending bad vibrations, and we're not going to do that. We're going to do the opposite. And it's not that you can't tell anybody, but you're not going to go and say, woe is me, and have pity on me, and, oh, what can I do to help, and things like that, and can I bring you a meal? And he said, nope, because I can still get up and cook my meals. I've just found out that I have cancer, and that's it, and I'm going to deal with it.
Well, it's best not to schedule a pity party.
And that's what he decided exactly not to do. And as a matter of fact, he told the doctor he didn't even want to know the name of the cancer that he had. He said, I don't care what kind of cancer it is. That's all.
Oh, I read
that's
about
all
that
I
guy.
want to know is that I have it. It's been confirmed. I don't want to know what kind it is. He said, I'm going to be treating it on my own. And he left that office. And it wasn't probably, I read an updated article on that guy that was about 8 months later that he had been cured. Like, he fixed himself naturally, doing things the natural way.
Right.
And his family was just like stunned. So I thought that was really cool.
Oh, it is. It's amazing. And we're capable of that. We're capable of curing our own selves.
Right.
It's just the battles between these two ears right here,
That ego.
And the ego, if you can shut that down and do some research, you can generally cure your own self.
Yeah, and man thinks that we have to run to the doctor every time something's wrong with us, and that's not true, I mean, if you're going to get on Google and search your symptoms or whatever, and it tells you what's wrong, also find out what you can do naturally to cure those symptoms instead of running to the doctor every time. Because a lot of it, like 3/4 of it, you can cure at home.
True.
So it's going to be interesting to see if how many people could get that through their heads, could change a whole bunch of scenarios in life, and people not be so, I don't know.
Hooked on the medical system.
Yeah, like hooked
Yeah.
on the medical system.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we're learning about Source God and energy, Source energy, you have to learn to control your thoughts and the monkey brain, and not be so, just letting your thoughts run like wild, and you're just not controlling your thoughts at all.
Don't let the monkey brain run through the jungle.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you have to control your thoughts. You can't just let it go wild. It will take you crazy places when you should be having original thoughts.
Right.
Don't let these pre-programmed thoughts just run your life. You already know every song. You can get one stuck in your head. That's the monkey brain.
Yep.
Tell it, hey, I'm in charge of the body and the
Right.
brain, and you're going to do what I tell you.
And
We're not
replace
singing that song all day today.
Right, and replace it with something positive.
Right.
Even whether it be for yourself or other people, it doesn't matter. Just replace it with something positive.
Exactly. The point here is we don't have a lot of original thoughts. You may really think that you do, but honestly, as we just don't.
It's because we've been controlled and programmed for so long.
Right.
And it's hard to break that cycle.
It's very difficult. We just play old tapes in our head.
Yeah.
And we have to stop that, and we have to have new and original thoughts that include loving other people, being kind to other people, giving of ourselves when we just really don't even want to give or feel like giving
Right.
anymore.
And learning to raise our vibration.
All of that raises your vibration. When you feel happy about doing something good, you're in a high vibration.
Very true.
Do what you can to milk that situation and keep that feeling. That's a good thing. That's a high vibration.
Very Very true.
Anytime you're feeling positive and happy, that's you're in a high vibration. So, and it's extremely easy to connect to Source when you're in a high vibration. That's the best time.
It is, and that's like a meditative state almost, and that's the absolute best time. If you can clear the monkey brain and just take 5-10 minutes to yourself starting out. If you don't know how to do it, start learning to meditate, and it just becomes easier and easier the more you do it, and before you know it, you'll be into like 30 minutes of meditating, and you'll be like, whoa, where'd that time go?
Exactly.
And then you'll be like looking for more times during the day to meditate.
Right.
It becomes super duper easy.
So whatever you do, just don't stay in that state of sadness and despair. Raise your own vibration. Find something to be happy about and keep that feeling, and don't let anybody steal your joy.
That's right.
Just don't let it happen. You control your joy. Don't let anybody have any.
For real.
It's yours.
That is yours all the way.
And that gives you a high vibration.
Yeah.
Seriously.
So that wraps up today's episode of Cosmic Life Source, and peace
Peace to your is and blessings to your be.